Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we are playing Orcs Must Die, and I am going to see if I can actually make a new profile here, and it is going to be CPG. So I've already completed this game on another thing, so I know what I'm doing a little bit. So this is one of the most hilarious games ever. I'm going to play through Apprentice because I don't want to give too much away for people who still want to play this game. Yeah, we have some options here. The basic ones you need to know is how to move, which is WASD. E is to set a trap. Yeah, space is to jump, and shift is to sprint. But yeah, you basically only need to know how to walk around. And let's hear what he has to say.
I've killed thousands of orcs and defended dozens of rifts. And this is how it ends. One slip and a kobold's blood, and my skull cracks open on the gatehouse steps. So now the task of defending this fortress falls to my apprentice. That's it then. The world is doomed.
It's all up to me now. Rest well, crazy old man. First things first. Let's see what he left me in this spell book.
So anyway, we saw a little cutscene there. Yeah, that's the only big problem I have with this game is if you go with your mouse, as you can see, it turns really quickly. I would have liked it to turn like half the speed. That would have been good enough. I'm not sure if I can actually... yeah, maybe I can do that in the options, but no, that's not the options. I wanted settings. Mouse sensitivity should actually be lower then, I guess. So yeah, this is a lot better. So what's going to happen is the orcs are going to come through this, and they're going to run all the way to here, and you can see on the minimap, that's the second thing I have a problem with. But yeah, they are going to here. This is the rift, and what you want to do, or what your mission is to stop them from going in there. So to accomplish that, you have this, which is your spell book, and I currently have 4 spells and 4 slots, so I'm going to take everything. First of all, a crossbow, your main weapon. It is the only weapon you should use. Then you have a blade staff, which is a melee weapon. It's not as good as the crossbow, but it does more damage. It does AoE damage as well. I don't recommend using it, but I'll show it anyway. Then you have a spike trap and you have a tar trap. So the spike trap does damage, the tar trap slows people down. Or rather, orcs down. Oh, as you can see, here on top it says only orc warriors are going to come in this, well, this particular level. Yeah, the second thing I had a problem with, hang on, I'll explain that in a little bit. So we're going to place down some tar traps. Tar traps are really good because they slow down the enemy and I can take out whatever I want. Oh yeah, the minimap. As you can see, the arrow turns on the minimap, so not the minimap itself. So when in the heat of battle, you kind of don't want to pay attention to where the arrow is pointing. You want the minimap to point upwards where you're looking. So the arrow should stay to the top and the whole map should rotate. That's the way everyone does it, and that's the way this game should have done it, but apparently they didn't. So anyway, G releases unleashes the horde, and there we go. So headshots count for 3. So we are so you have to hit the orcs either 3 times or you headshot them once, and so they break through. And yeah, I'm not a very good shot, so I'm probably going to miss quite a few of them. If you shoot multiple arrows, the accuracy will drop down. So if you wait until the green stuff arrives again, you will be more accurate. and you will be able to headshot them easier. Yeah, this is pretty easy. I mean, I can just spam arrows here and it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to die anytime soon. The red thing restores your health to full. I took a little bit of damage here because I ran into the orcs. And I have two archer guardians, as you can see, one on each side. They do help me. And if I pick up the potion, it will restore my health. Potions are rare, so in later levels you should really try to avoid picking them up. I will show you the melee weapon now. So the melee weapon is actually, yeah, it does quite a bit more damage. But as you can see, it is also more risky to use it, because you have to run into the orcs. So the orcs' only goal is to get to your rift, and yeah, by killing them you obviously prevent that. They will come for you if you stand in their way, but not all the time. So I'm restoring my health here, and I'm taking my my crossbow again. Yeah, let's show you the spike traps here. So, going to just place down some spike traps over there, over here. And yeah, the orcs will run over them. I'm not going to shoot them, I want to show you this, and there we go. So now they are on cooldown, you can see that because there are no spikes sticking out. Yeah, die. And yeah, now they are charged up again. You can actually hover over them to see how long they still have to go. So that was another wave, and the next wave will come in a second. So every orc you kill gives you extra gold, and extra gold allows you to buy more traps, and that's the basic idea of the game. It is not a very difficult game, except for the later levels, but you have 3 difficulties. I am starting off here on Apprentice. Apprentice is really easy, even the last levels are really easy. But yeah, the later difficulties are, well, a lot harder. And yeah, you will see that when you play it. I don't want to make a full guide on this just yet. I will want to give people the opportunity to actually get the game, try it out, and find out what kind of strategies they like to go with. So the strategies I'm going to use here are probably not very usable in the higher levels. But yeah, it's all about fun, and I like to do weird strategies, and there are plenty of opportunities to do weird strategies. Yeah, as this game is not 100% well difficult, and the traps are pretty well balanced, so most of the traps do some pretty decent damage, and most of the traps are kind of equal. So I won this first level. Because I play on Apprentice, the maximum amount of skulls I can get is 2. So even though I killed all of the orcs and none of them got through my, well, to the end of the base, only get 2 skulls. Now I have an arrow wall. If I replay level 1, I will have the arrow wall in level 1. The arrow wall just shoots arrows at whoever comes past and then has to recharge. So, as you can see, 2 doors here, one on each side, and then both of them have to go through here. Yeah, sorry, I talked over his blah blah, but you can listen to that in game. If I place them on here, the arrow walls, they will shoot everyone, so you don't have to worry about whether they come from the left side or the right side. First of all, spellbook. I have 4 slots available, or 5 slots available total, and I have only 5 spells, so I'm going to just do that. And yeah, let's just show the arrow traps. So I can place 3. I can also place them on the other side. It's not as effective because then they will shoot at the same target. So instead I will just put down these things. Well, actually only 1 apparently. So taking my crossbow, and then oh yeah, this one is actually the one that that breaks. So yeah, as I said, you have to hit them 3 times, and yeah, or 1 headshot is good enough as well, but I'm not really good with the crossbow to getting headshots. Every now and then I do get one. I try to get them, obviously, but it doesn't really matter. Spamming arrows works really well if they are close together. Yeah, let's show off the arrow walls in the next wave. Yeah, there we go. So anyhow, going to place another tar trap. And yeah, that's what the arrow walls do. And I have a paladin over here who is going to help me with any escaping or any orc that's trying to escape. So as you can see, they are pretty effective. They do push the orcs around a little bit, the arrow walls, and then my paladin is going to take care of the rest. So no problems there. Anyhow, let's build some spike traps here, and then some spike traps here. Oh, okay. We don't have enough money. The arrow walls have reset now. Yeah, there's a new wave incoming. I'm just going to stand over here, pick up whoever comes through. So they do want to go here, but they also want to kill anyone that stands in their way. So the paladin will actually draw all of their fire. And let's move in a little closer. So yeah, even though they didn't get killed by the first arrow wall, the rest will take them out quite nicely. And yeah, it's they do have some humorous sounds, but yeah, they do get repetitive a little bit if you play it more than just a few levels. But it's no problem. It's a really, really fun game. It is definitely a good game to get. And yeah, I don't know the replayability though. I think if you play it a lot, then it will become kind of tedious to do the same thing over and over again. But I think there are plenty of stupid things to do with it. Interesting strategies, as I call them. Yeah, you can do plenty of interesting strategies that are well, that make the replayability a little bit higher. And I'm just going to wait for them over here. Let's just try to wipe out. I can actually wipe out this whole wave with just the crossbow, because this is apprentice. But I'm going to let my arrow walls and spike thingies do all the work. And as you can see, the spike trap, yeah, I built the tar traps because then the arrow walls get more time to reset. And yeah, since I'm not damaged here, I cannot pick up the potion. So the last trap is going to reset. Yeah, there we go. And that's because of all of the tar traps. So they do group up a little bit here, and which is excellent for our arrow walls. And the few that get through either get killed by the paladin or by me. And I'm just going to spam some arrows in there and be done with it. So I can now build again. I can unleash the horde because, well, I get all the time in the world now to rebuild or to build some new traps wherever I want. And I'm going to build one over here and one over here. Oh, let's do more. Yeah, whatever. So I'm going to let the next wave come, and yeah, they're just going to die to all of these traps. So let's enjoy the sight of that. So they do come for me, as you can see, but not all of them. I'm not that attractive to them. So they do want to kill me if I'm in the way, but they don't make huge detours just to get me. So you can, for a little bit, you can kite them. You can actually just jump over them and they will run through. And yeah, get killed by these arrow walls. So you can kite them a little bit, but not if the group is big enough, because, well, you have to be in close proximity for them to follow you. So one more level done, and then I'm going to call it episode 1. And if you'd like to see more, please leave a comment. If you don't like to see more, you can also leave a comment. And yeah, if you have other games that might be worth seeing, that would be excellent.
Another fortress, another rift to defend. They always seem to break through the doors. We should do something about that.
So yeah, I just wanted to let him speak for a little bit. So this is your end goal, and the path I just took, you can see it from the well, the particles flying around. This is the path they're going to take. There's only one path here. In later levels, of course, you will get more paths, and it will become more difficult. And you can actually, in this level, stand on top of here, and you will actually get the archer guardians as well, and you will be able to place them on top here and do a whole lot of damage from there. You can shoot down these kind of things. So this is poison. You can shoot down the chandeliers, and they will fall on top of whole groups if you aim them correctly, which is all really cool. You don't really need it for this level, but yeah, well. Now I have 4 slots and I have 5 spells. Yeah, I can do the... Yeah, I'm not going to take the blade staff anymore, so let's show you the boom barrel. It's kind of funny. It's not really a whole lot of special thing, but...
A little present for you?
Yeah, it when it blows up, it doesn't return, so that's what makes it not the best in my opinion. Yeah, you can choose to either block off the whole thing with 3 of these, or you can build 1 spike wall, arrow wall, sorry. The arrow wall covers the whole width of the hallway, which is good enough. And yeah, you need 3 of these for that, so let me show you how the barrel works. So the barrel will not get attacked by them unless you stand on top of it. But if I shoot it... Oh, I cannot actually get through. Well, let's have them gather around a little bit. There we go. If I shoot it, then it will explode and they will all die, because everyone in the explosion is damaged. And, yeah, it's okay, I guess. It's not the best way to defend, but it definitely works if you can position the orcs correctly. And there we go. So here are the poison thingies. You can actually pour them over your enemies. I will show you one of the chandeliers first. Not actually sure where the chandelier is going to fall, but yeah, it shouldn't be too hard to aim. So these guys are going to shoot at me, of course. And let's try to actually hit someone. There we go. It's hard to hit because there's no target on the ground. With the poison things, there's a target on the ground, as you can see. And I think none of them will get through this in this round, but the next wave might. Oh, there we go. Oh, they actually got through. Okay, so let's try to kill some of them. Ah, I'm so bad. Yeah, so that was kind of messy, but I killed them with the chandelier. You might as well just kill them with the crossbow. It's not that hard. You can actually place walls from here, from anywhere. As long as you can see where you're placing them, you can place them. So I can actually place one of these, for example, and then blow it up from here. And as you can see, it can be really effective. You can also just shoot down people from here. Or people. Orcs, of course. And these things will reset, so after you use them. And yeah, you can just keep shooting them each round if you find that necessary. Most of the rounds it isn't really necessary, but yeah, well. That's because this is Apprentice, so I'm sure that if you play the hardcore versions, So the really difficult ones... Oh, selling this. Repositioning. Let's unleash. So yeah, it's all about placing traps and shooting whatever remains, or you can shoot every one of them. Having more money in the end of the game really doesn't give you an advantage. The time you spend on killing them, that does give you an advantage because it ups the score. I don't really care about the score, I care about how fun I can make this game. And yeah, so it's all about what you want to make out of it. So blowing up the boom barrel there and getting all of the orcs. So it's pretty easy if you stand on top there to hit the boom barrels. I think this will work. I think this will actually take down the whole... well, the first will take down the second and so on. But I'm not actually sure, so yeah, indeed it does. But they were shooting it down and I wanted to trigger it, obviously. And yeah, I'm just distracting them here, waiting for my traps to reset. And yeah, there will be more and more orcs coming the longer the levels go. There will also be bigger orcs and bigger monsters and whatever. So the shift key will actually let you run, but while running you cannot shoot. The rift will let you heal up, so if you're low on health you can run to the rift, heal up and then run back in. But as you can see so far, no problem. So I'm going all the way up just to see if I can do anything. Oh no, I fell off. I forgot to that I was holding the shift key. Yeah, there we go. So I am able to scroll here to see what's happening, and yeah, my arrow walls will hold up quite nicely. So it's a really nice, well-drawn game. The gameplay is pretty cool, and there are definitely a lot of possibilities with it. So let's kick that and throw that and jump down. So you cannot die from jumping down any amount of height, except when there's acid, of course. You have acid and lava and things like that in later levels. And I will heal up here. I'll show you the healing ability. So I'm going to heal here, and then it will actually heal me up, and then I can run back in. Shift is run, as I said. Yeah, you don't use that a whole lot, but it is kind of useful to know. And let's just kill everyone. So I'm going to place some more of these traps, because I have plenty of money. And yeah, now there's no way they're going to get through this at all, because now they get attacked from both sides. And yeah, there we go. Kill. There we go. Easy victory. So as I said, this was the last level for this well, first episode, I guess. I'm going to do more, but if you want to see more, just let me know and I will bring them out quicker than I would normally do. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time. GG.